truly landmark event that accelerates innovation and growth for entrepreneurship. On this note, please join me in welcoming our dignitaries onto the stage. Shri Kalyan Muppaneni, President, TiEcon. He is also the founder, chairman, and CEO of Pi Data Centers. Shri Prabhakishore Garu, chairman and founder, Varun Group. Dr. Tapan Singh Hale, Managing Director, CEO, Bajaj General Insurance Limited. He is also our chief guest today. Shri Ravi Ishwarapu, CEO, RTIH, and he has also been the past president of TiEcon. Shri Shailendra Kumar, Managing Director, Oracle India. Shri Naveen Mishra, Vice President, AI and Cloud Research Leader, Gartner. Welcome all our esteemed dignitaries. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my privilege to introduce a visionary leader who has been instrumental in reshaping India's digital infrastructure, Mr. Kalyan Muppaneni, the president of TiEcon. Shri Kalyan Garu is the founder and chairman of Pi Data Centers, the force behind Asia's largest uptime institute certified Tier 4 data center and India's first enterprise cloud platform, Pi Cloud. His bold mission to establish world-class digital infrastructure in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities has accelerated inclusive digital growth and created large-scale employment in underserved regions. Under his leadership, Pi Data Centers stands as India's first Greenfield Uptime Institute Tier 4 certified data center, a pioneering achievement independently recognized by global data center registries and industry platforms. This distinction not only positions Pi as the first of its kind in the country, but also places it amongst the world's largest and most advanced Tier 4 facilities, making it a true regional trailblazer. He is also the founder and chairman of Exatron, India's first indigenous greenfield server manufacturing company, powering sectors ranging from national defense to education and raising the bar for India's technological self-reliance. With over 28 years of global experience, including leadership roles at Intel, Mr. Kalyan blends deep technical expertise with long-term strategic vision, and today, as president of TiEcon, he continues to champion innovation, mentor the next generation of entrepreneurs, and drive India's journey towards digital empowerment. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Kalyan Muppaneni with a very hearty round of applause.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are we? Welcome. Once again, good morning to all the leaders, entrepreneurs, investors, partners, and especially the inspiring women founders gathered here today. I truly feel special to see the venue filled with people who are not just thinking about the future, but actually building it. Welcome to TiEcon Vizag 2026. What the next phase is, Vizag is not just hosting a conference, it's hosting conversations that change trajectories, partnerships that can create companies, and ideas that can shape industries. I sincerely thank our fellow chapters, Hyderabad, Thai Bhubaneswar, Thai Kolkata, Thai Patna, and every Thai member that stood with us present here today and are arriving later today and tomorrow. When ecosystems come together, something powerful happens. Confidence rises, collaboration becomes natural, and ambition becomes contagious. Entrepreneurship doesn't belong to a city or a background. It belongs to those who are willing to take responsibility and build. And today, the spirit is clearly visible. Every city that matters has its place, earned its place through resilience, and Vizag is no exception. After the years of independence, this coastal town was full of promise, but lacked infrastructure and opportunities. India was rebuilding itself, and Vizag chose to rebuild with it. The shipyard, the post-port expansion, the rise of heavy industries, and the steel plant. These were not just projects on paper, they were symbols of determination. They represented a city that refused to stay small in its thinking. As India moved into the liberalization era, the rules of growth changed. Industrial strength was no longer enough. Digital capability became essential. And once again, Vizag adapted. From being known as a port city, it began shaping itself into a knowledge and technology hub today. Today, Vizag stands aligned with the vision of Viksit Bharat, articulated by Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi, a vision that speaks about self-reliance, innovation, and competing confidently on the global stage. Under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Sri Chandrababu Naidu, Andhra Pradesh has consistently believed in investing in infrastructure. Believed in investing in infrastructure. It is not just an expense, but it is investing into the future and the future possibilities. Vizag's journey from resilience to relevance is not just an aspiration, it reflects the confidence of the city that knows it belongs on the global map. India's growth story today is being written not only in boardrooms but in small offices, shared workspaces, and startup garages. It is being written by founders who see problems differently and dare to solve them. Startups and MSMEs are not just economic terms, they represent livelihoods, courage, and hope. Entrepreneurship is not about chasing valuations alone, it's about creating value that lasts. And creating value for customers, employees, communities, and the nation at large. Every enterprise that sustains itself and creates jobs contributes meaningfully to Bharat's GDP, but beyond numbers, it builds dignity and confidence. At TiEcon, we believe in supporting founders when they need it the most. At the beginning, when the ideas are fragile, when capital feels distant, through mentorship, networking, and global access, we try to ensure that potential does not go unrealized. When founders from cities like Vizag gain exposure to global markets, they don't just grow individually, they elevate the entire ecosystem. From India, for India to truly become a developed nation, growth cannot remain concentrated in a few metros. The next wave of transformation will come from tier 2 and tier 3 cities like Vizag that combine talent, ambition, and emerging infrastructure. These cities have something very powerful: hunger. Hunger to prove that global companies can be built from here. Hunger to show that innovation does not need a metro pin code. When TiEcon is hosted in Vizag, it sends a clear message that opportunity need not be chased elsewhere. It can be created here. Balanced development strengthens the nation, it reduces pressure on metros, and builds resilience across regions. Vizag evolution from an industrial hub to a digital growth hub reflects the confidence of tier 2 India. Confident, capable, and ready to lead. We We often hear about unicorns, and those success stories are inspiring. But building a nation requires more than billion-dollar valuations. It requires ethical, sustainable businesses that create steady employment and long-term impact. Not every startup needs to become a unicorn to be meaningful. A company that operates with integrity, generates profits responsibly, and supports hundreds and thousands of families, it's just as powerful. Entrepreneurship is not a hype. It's discipline, it's patience, it's resilience during difficult quarters. The companies that endure are those built on strong fundamentals and long-term thinking. When entrepreneurs focus on impact over noise, they build organizations that last. And lasting enterprises are what truly strengthens country's economic foundation. Over the next 3 days, we will exchange ideas from connections and explore possibilities. But the real impact of TiEcon will be visible after this event ends, in the startups launch, partnerships formed, and investments made, and the courage strengthened. As a president of TiVizag, I truly believe that Vizag is ready. The infrastructure is evolving, the talent is a cornerstone. Friends, thank you for being here and believing in this ecosystem and choosing to write the next chapter of India. Jai Hind.